Hi, it's Sean McGee again, the Stop Smoking Expert. And I'd like to talk to you today about why people continue to smoke in the face of common sense and logic. Now, we dealt with why people begin to smoke in a previous recording, but just to recap quickly, we tend to begin smoking because of quite powerful emotional or subconscious drives based on a need to grow up quickly, a need to be part of our peer group, a particular gang, if you like, a need to perhaps rebel a little. And also, we tend to model behavior from significant people in our lives, perhaps parents, guardians, grandparents, friends or heroes. So beginning smoking is all about emotional needs, subconscious drivers, if you like. But what happens? I'm all grown up, I'm quite intelligent, I'm smart, I'm a very logical person, but I continue to smoke. Now, what's that all about? Well, I just want to go through some of the things that defy logic but keep people trapped in this disgusting, unhealthy habit. I want to deal with one that is certainly been touted in the popular media as a reason for people smoking, and that is the one of nicotine addiction. Now, it's my contention that, yes, a small amount of your smoking habit comes down to nicotine. But this idea that your brain has to have a fix, I believe, doesn't stand up to proper scrutiny. We know that our bodies are very efficient at clearing nicotine out of our system. In fact, most nicotine is gone within days. So I don't think that that's the complete story. In fact, I would suggest it's a very small part of the overall problem. For me, the habit began as an emotional need, a subconscious drive, and I think it continues there. I think, based upon the testimony of hundreds, if not thousands of clients, that, number one, people get a particular feeling from their oral habit. It makes them feel in a particular way. And feelings are very much something that comes from our deeper subconscious. Secondly, people tell me that once a smoking trigger goes off, they have a conditioned response. They're just reaching for their packet without really thinking. So logic doesn't even enter into the equation. So as soon as somebody gets into a car, for example, or pours a cup of coffee, they immediately make an association. And that sort of automatic association or habit, again, is something that is very much of the subconscious, the deeper emotional mind. And finally, unfortunately, our habit continues because we hold on to certain erroneous beliefs. We're going to look at them in a bit more detail, perhaps, in a further recording. But people believe, for example, that a cigarette relaxes me, which is incidentally not true. The belief that you'll get relaxation works very well, but the actual cigarette doesn't. In fact, when you inhale that noxious brew of chemicals into your body, your immune system goes onto high alert to clean up the mess. So the net effect is that your blood pressure slightly increases, which is the opposite to relaxation. There's also, unfortunately, a very dangerous belief that somehow cigarettes keep me slim. And also, I've often heard people say, well, a cigarette is my friend. My answer is, well, that's some friend who would take your money and in return offer ill health and potentially death. So this is the thing. We started to smoke because of subconscious emotional drives And unfortunately, we continue to smoke for, broadly speaking, the same reason. Your habit is psychological in nature. And this is why hypnosis, hypnotherapy, is so powerful, because it addresses the problem where it lies, in the subconscious. We'll discuss that more in another recording. So I'd just like to say thank you for joining me. Again, if you've got any queries or if you'd like to discuss any of the matter that we've dealt with, you can contact me. Details are on my website. It's www.thestopsmokingexpert.ie. Thank you.